In this module, we look at how you can use virtual layers to minimize data duplication and dynamically compute new information from a base dataset. So the first thing you need to do is to start a new project. And now we are going to add a satellite base map using the QuickMap service plugin or using the XYZ tile from the browser panel. Okay, so if you navigate to your plugins menu and you go to manage and install plugins, this is where you can search for the QuickMap service plugin to add your base map. So you just search for it here, QuickMap services. So as you can see here, my plugin has a tick next to it. So this shows that the plugin has already been installed. So I don't have to install my plugin. Alternatively, you can add the data using the XYZ tiles. So when you scroll down under your browser panel, you have your XYZ tiles and there is an OpenStreetMap. So if you click that and you drag it and drop it onto your layers panel, it will automatically load on your QGIS. And then now you have to zoom into an area of interest. It's any area really. Okay, now that I have zoomed into my area of interest, we are going to create a new layer named trees. So we are going to navigate to layer, the layer menu, scroll down to create layer, then select new shapefile layer. Right, so when you click on the ellipses, the three dots there on your right hand side, it takes you to a folder where you can save your new shapefile layer, or the layer you're creating rather. Then we have to name it trees as specified on our exercise sheet. Geometry type, change it to points. And then we are going to change our CRS. So when you click on that icon on your right hand side, it takes you to the coordinate reference system selector. And here we are going to search for our coordinate reference system that was provided in our exercise sheet. So it's UTM 34 South, and it's a WGS 84. Right, click on it, then click OK. All right. Now that our new tree layer is created, we are going to play around with the attribute properties and add attributes. Okay, so go to your trees layer under the layers panel, right click on it and select open attribute table. So here we are going to edit our attributes table. So we are going to toggle the editing menu on by clicking on that pencil and then click add new field and give it a name as specified on our table. We have species. It is a text, a string, and the length is 225, or it's 255. Okay, then now we are going to add another field. And we are going to give it a name. It's canopy. And we are going to change the type to decimal number and leave the length as 10 and the precision as 10. And then now we are going to add our last field, height. Change our type to decimal number, change the length to 20, and leave the precision as 3. All right, now that we have added our 3 new fields, we are going to save the changes, then toggle the editing menu off, right, by clicking on that pencil. So let's minimize that. The next thing we need to do is to create 5 points on the layer, our trees layer, and enter appropriate values for the height, canopy radius, species, right? So we're just going to make up values as needed. Okay, and just to make sure that your points are not close to each other. So in order for us to create new points, we are going to click on the trees layer. Click on the toggle the editing menu on by clicking on that pencil. And then we are going to click the add point feature icon. So we're just going to place the points randomly. All right, so this is ID 1, species. Change that. Remember, this is all random. So we're just going to do the same for the last 3 points. And then for our last point, all right, now that we have added our points, we are going to save our edits by clicking on that save layer edits icon and then toggle the editing menu off. So we're switching off the edit. So let me quickly show you how our attribute table looks like now. See? So we have managed to populate our attribute table. Minimize that. Now we are going to add a new virtual layer and import our trees layer. And in order for us to do that, we are going to navigate to our layer menu, go to add layer, which is that option from the top, and then select add or edit virtual layer. Right. We are going to import our trees layer. And we are going to use the query that is provided in our exercise sheet. All right. Add. Just you can select test to see if there was any error before adding. And as you can see here, there was no error. Okay. Add and close. So now my virtual layer is created. Let's zoom to layer. So if you pay close attention to the points that we have, if I switch off my points, the size of the circle decreases. However, if I switch it on, it increases. It just shows that a virtual layer was created on our trees layer.